Raynaud here, and today I'd like to suggest you read Absolute Regression. It's a story about the second young master of the heavenly demon divine cult, Geom Mugeuk, a man full of a regret that led to his requesting of the use of the great regression technique, one of the great achievements of the Gui family. It's a technique surrounded by centuries of research and nigh impossible material requirements, making all those who seek its use give up. Geom Mugeuk had a very strong desire and a reason for its use, and after many decades, returned with those items in tow, ready for his ultimate goal and purpose. That purpose being revenge against the strongest person of that era, Hwa Mugi, whose conquest left no warrior and even those with innocence and without martial arts a speck of mercy. With regrets from battle, family, friends, and personal grievances, Geom may receive a second chance, but will it be used wisely, or will he fail to prevent the destruction to come? So, let's get to it. The Absolute Regression's original novel was created by the author Jang Young-hoon and translated by Dooley, consisting of 896 chapters, which marks its completion. Its adaptation into a manhwa or webtoon was done by JP, and the art was done by Park Jin-hwan. It consists of 106 chapters at this time and is currently ongoing. Absolute Regression is an action, and as the name states, a regression manhwa with a touch of comedy, but it's more of a serious and mature tone throughout the story. It gives us readers a perspective on a character's desire for a goal alongside an enlightenment that many of us rarely reach in a single lifetime. Geom Mugeuk had a chance to achieve this alongside his revenge, but in that opportunity lies so much more. We readers will witness what he does with that chance and explore the world of absolute regression. So, let's dive into it a bit. Our main character is Cheonma Mugeuk, the second son and young master of the heavenly demon. He's a man who went through a perilous few decades in order to accomplish his desire for revenge for the innocent people, not of Murim. With his previous lifetime and enlightenment at the end of that journey, he maintains a very calm composure, makes wise decisions, and plans very thoroughly. He has a very strong sense of justice and does not show mercy to villains unless and only if for a calculated reason, until he decides to bring them down. Another key aspect is the fact that while a serious individual and a seeker of justice, he loves to tease not only his allies, but his enemies as well. He's able to get into their heads and play a bunch of mind games, or any other tactics that he deems necessary. Cheonma Mugeuk realizes how rare a second chance like this is and works harder than most in whatever positions he's placed in. So with that work ethic and discipline, he will ensure he achieves his revenge and establishes a great reform across the continent so that all may live in peace and he can pass on having lived an accomplished life. For the side characters, we have a solid lineup with even more that appear throughout the story. Geom Murim is the heavenly demon, leader of the heavenly demon divine cult, said to be one of, if not the strongest, heavenly demon in hundreds of years in this timeline and the previous. He is very stoic and maintains a very serious atmosphere at all times due to personal reasons and his status as the heavenly demon. His ultimate goal is to unite the martial world, but besides that, he wants to see his people thrive, and especially his own children, as far-fetched as that sounds, for the one who stands above all others. Li An is the loyal bodyguard and very well-trusted ally to Geom. She risked her life in the previous timeline, and with all she's done, she was promised a cure to the side effects of a special technique she utilized to ensure she could protect her master. In this timeline, she can become much greater than before and won't simply be a sacrificial lamb to the evils of the world. So Young Ram is the one flower sword supreme and another potential mentor and ally to Geom. But her long-standing conflict with Gyu Cheonma poses a heavy risk to this outcome and her own precautions as one of the 8 demon supremes. Gyu Cheonma is known as the Blood Heaven Blade Demon, whose faction of martial artists give the most problems to the citizens of the demonic cult, but also possess some of the highest levels of power. He is an elder in the cult who is very meticulous in all actions he takes, but beneath the harsh exterior is a mentor for those willing and possessive of sufficient drive. He is wise and serves as a potential mentor and ally to Cheonma, but it would take more than just acting to achieve this goal. Seo Da-young is the underworld pavilion leader of the sect and is respected by Cheonma for his role and efficiency in the order amongst the cult. He is similar to an enforcement officer of the law, but sometimes overwhelming power prevents that. Overwhelming power against him and his people, that is. Cheonma and Seo have a compatibility with their common goal, but the real challenge will be overcoming the corruption and injustice that have plagued the demonic cult for many years. The main villain of the story is Hwa Mujin, the strongest of the era, who in the previous timeline committed atrocities onto the world, not only against martial artists, but even all people uninvolved in Murim. He eliminated every sect leader and even the heavenly demon, who was said to be the strongest in the world. The acts he commits is the main factor that drove Geom to where he is now, due to the undeniable odds of absolute defeat one would face in battle against him. The side villains are all the corrupted leaders and disciples of the demonic cult, as well as those similar individuals in the other sects, leading to a proactive approach by Geom to make major reform and allow for a better cult under not fear, but prosperity and accountability. But one problem stands fast against all of this: the very deep roots already in place from years of inaction, or not fully in action, but not enough action taken against certain groups. This story develops through the eyes of Geom Mugeuk as he establishes himself in the heavenly demon divine sect as a paragon of justice and a very strong candidate for a heavenly demon after his father. We witness the actions he takes and the practices he establishes, which allow for the demonic cult to improve and potentially be better prepared for the upcoming calamities. The world develops through these reforms and the changes brought upon by the heavenly demon divine sect and the rising tension across the world, which are being spurred on by desires for power and Hwa Mujin's advent of violence onto the world. It will go through many changes, but early in the story, the focus is solely on the events of the demonic cult and what outcomes arise due to their many changes and upcoming leadership change. Absolute Regression caught my eye first off the fact that I can't not give a regression story a chance, as I'm fascinated with the concept. But that isn't the only thing great about this story. There are many things I appreciated when I initially read it with only 20 chapters available, and those things kept me coming back. The art alone keeps me tied enough to want to see what's coming, but that doesn't make a story a story. The characters and the plot have a lot to present, and made me feel like they all have a role to play outside of a stepping stone for the main character, as the decisions they make leave many paths open going forward, and we as readers get to guess and witness what comes next, chapter after chapter. Expect great world building and setup in the early chapters. And if you want to wait for more chapters, go ahead, but at this time they are 100 plus, and it won't disappoint. It's worth the read. You should definitely give it a chance, and if you don't like it, you can always drop it. But I believe you won't drop it because it's that great of a story. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy reading this one as much as I have. If you have any suggestions yourself, please put them in the comments, and I'll give them a read if I haven't already. Before I go, we readers witness many concepts and worlds that fascinate us and makes our mind wonder what we would or could do in those situations. For me, that concept has always been regression. I've always pondered on how I would live differently if given a second chance. But then I have to stop and realize I do still have a life here in the present that requires all my focus. And with that, I express the importance of living your one lifetime to the fullest, and whatever passions you possess, take them to the utmost level you can reach. Do what you must, and your mind will be filled with wisdom by the end, and you can leave a meaningful impact on those around you, with the most important being the impact on yourself and your spirit. So with that being said, thank you once again, and safe travels.